Want to get started on your weight loss journey? We all do. Well, we know weight loss can be difficult, but medical advancements have created an absolute game changer. Yes, semaglutide is a once a week shot that can lower your A1C, curb your appetite, craving, slow digestion, and can help you feel full sooner and longer. How do you sign up? Go to DrT23.site. That is DRT23.site. Go ahead and click semaglutide, get signed up for your weight loss goals. Time for our fast break mini episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. And don't forget to tell someone to tell somebody else to join a win is a win. And go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Go ahead, y'all. Just do it. Just do it. Smash it. I promise you. It don't cost a thing. Love it when you listen. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are aware when a new episode drops. The big three. If you could see me right now, I probably will roll my eyes so hard I could go to sleep. The big three, y'all let them Timberwolves. Listen, I told y'all last episode. I said it last episode. I told y'all. I said it. Y'all gonna let Ant-Man come in here and run y'all out y'all own house. And what happened? What did that man do? Kevin Durant played in your face on your home court, in your house, in front of your fans, ran all over top of y'all. Nothing that y'all could do with them boys. Nothing. Rudy Gobert, Towns, Ant-Man had their way with y'all. You had no answers. None whatsoever. $161 million contract for Bradley Beal. Are you kidding me? The big three is already the highest paid trio in NBA. Well, what is that? Nearly a $500 million left on their contracts, and y'all can't get a W? Not even a gentleman's sweep? Where's the grit? Where you up 5 at the half? Come back. Listen. Not only did Ant-Man have his way, he had a way with his favorite NBA player of all time. Dunked in your face. Threes from the logo. Running all through the post in the paint. But Kevin Durant is probably sitting somewhere right now deciding where he's going to stay in Cancun after you get 40. Now, in battle rap, we call it getting 30. Well, I'm calling it getting 40 in the NBA. 4 and out. Go back home. Go back to the desert. We came. We saw. We let y'all know we were serious. Ant-Man did not come to play games. Somebody getting fired. Somebody. Kevin Durant, what are you doing? You haven't been to an NBA final since 2018. 2018. And these boys came in here and had their way with y'all. Book is getting lost all over the court, hot and cold. Did what he had to do in some games, but it wasn't consistent. Bradley Beal, come on now. Come on now. You supposed to be one of the best guards. And you went MIA. Might as well would have went to Miami because you sure wasn't in Phoenix. Is going on with y'all. Garbage games. Garbage. Owner comes in the door, builds a super team. It doesn't work. Now you got the highest payroll in the NBA. 3 superstars, no bench. Charles Barkley is probably pulling out the hairs he don't have left on his scalp because of y'all. Swept at home, booed off your own home court. So now What happens? Kevin Durant still has 2 years on his contract. Book is homegrown. You bring in Bill. What do? You have no size. You can't go up against anybody because you don't have a big. Nurkic is not it. He's not the answer. You are too small. It is unacceptable for you to have three superstars on the court. Not one dub, not one. And you have no where did you show up? You just went flat and let Ant Man steam roll all over top of your head, Durant. Bagged you down in the post, posted you up, shot rainbow threes in your eyeballs, put on a show, and went back into the locker room after the game and worked out after they beat y'all at home. So here's what I'm gonna say. Let y'all get in the chat. Let me know what's going on. Does Ant-Man deserve to start on Team USA by his show of not just listen, the man has been playing lights out, not just playoff basketball. Oh, he's up the ante in the playoffs. But he also was playing this way in the regular season. Does the man deserve to start on Team USA? Anthony Edwards on Durant. He said, I love that guy, man, and I'm excited to play with him this summer. Talk a little trash and let him know I sent you home. Listen to the last part and let him know I sent you home. I'm the reason why y'all got early vacation. I'm the reason why your airline tickets is so cheap and you could go and relax and have some Mai Tais and Lai Tais and rum and punch and all that. So Phoenix, Suns, what are y'all doing? Vogel, somebody don't need to have a job come the middle of this week. And it's not, please, will they beat them in the regular season, Tiff? No, you turn your game up during the playoffs. You turn that regular season off and you turn them playoff on. Whole different type of game. You don't let these boys come in here and run you off the court and you an NBA all-time great Durant. Book, this is your team. And y'all let them boys come right in the valley of the sun and set it right on y'all's head. And you want to say, well, we're not responsible for how the fans feel when we're losing. You know what? Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Did not one fan go downtown Phoenix on Jefferson Street want to see no display of a sweep? Not even trying to figure it out. Vogel not even trying to get creative with how he's gonna uh um rotate the roster to see how they could go against Towns, big, Gobert, big, Ant-Man all over the place, playing like he's superhuman. No, Vogel let them Wolves come into the valley and have their way. Kevin Durant, Golden State, OKC, Brooklyn, now Phoenix. Stop the world tour. Stop it. Because where are you going next? You want to go to the Wolves now because you think they're going to win the ring? Or you want to go to the Nuggets? Because at this point, that's exactly what it seems like you're doing, chasing a ring. Suns organization need to get it together. And the draft don't even look that exciting, to be honest. Nobody's looking forward to the NBA draft. I will speak for myself. I'm not. Get in the chat if you are. Let me know if you are, if you're not. I'm not looking forward to the NBA draft. Who are you getting? With the highest payroll in it, a billion? Highest paid. Let's look at it. Book, 4 years, 221 million. Bill, 2 years, 103.8 million. Durant, 2 years at 103 million. Knock it off. No way you spending this kind of money and you should get swept. Lakers hanging in there with the Nuggets. Well, what happens? Oh Lord. Always dysfunctional, always down, always destitute, falls down because he gets hits in his shoulder. Yes, I'm talking about Anthony Davis. You got hit in your shoulder, tat, fell down to the ground. If you don't get your behind up, if you don't get your butt up, get up. Murray is playing on the injury. He said, I am not going to worry about it. I'm not about to leave my team out there hanging. I'll deal with it later. Shot your eyeballs out and did the same thing to you at the end of the game he did in game 2. Shot it and took. I told y'all it would be a gentleman's sweep. Told no lies. Told no lies. We'll let you get one, but then go home. You had 1 point, one in the fourth quarter. Tapped your shoulder, fell out like you got hit by a defensive tackle on the ground laying down. Didn't put up no effort in the fourth quarter. Always dysfunctional. You quit on your team. You stop playing. You don't do that. LeBron goes down, holds his ankle, grimaces, waves off the bench. Leave me alone. I got this. I got this. I got to put the team on my back. Now I ain't got time to be hurt. So, where do the Lakers go after this first round exit? Where do they go from here? Because if you ask me, I think they would have been gone at home. If you ask me, I think they would have been done at home. But somehow they pulled it out. Somehow they were able to pull it out and get back to Denver. So the biggest talk now is, where is LeBron going now? And when he was asked, does he see himself as a Laker? I don't want to answer that right now. I don't want to answer that. And in my opinion, and get in the chat, let me know if you agree. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't think I think that bringing in Westbrook was the worst thing that could have happened. And I think that they should have kept the trio that they had, which was Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, and that roster. I mean, I think they would have had a better chance to win against Denver had they not broke that up. Westbrook trade killed the Lakers. Now, where LeBron goes, does Ham get fired? Who knows? Something's got to change. Because to keep doing the same thing over and over again, knowing that it doesn't work, is the definition of insanity. Okay, you got 50 some million left on the options, or do you take a another 2 or 3 year deal, get Bronny in there because y'all know that's where he's going. You know, Rich Paul and Clutch is just gonna make a phone call. It's not even gonna be a draft. Get it done. Play with my son for a year, then retire. You're not going back to Cleveland. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. LeBron's not going back to Cleveland. And if he did, I would shock the world. He lives in, operates, and functions all of his business in LA. His kids are in LA. His life is there now. So I believe that he may extend, play with his son for a year, and I'm done. That's what I think. Get in the chat and let me know what you think. But yet and still, we have who who else on that team is going to step up? Well, AD does. Then he goes missing 1 point in the fourth, laying on the ground like you just played a Super Bowl and got tacked by a defensive or offensive tackle on the ground, laying there. If you don't get up, D-Lo, garbage can, tomato cans, go on. Too inconsistent, way too inconsistent. Austin Reeves is timid. Sometimes he's in the post. Sometimes he doesn't feel comfortable. You can see it. He passes the ball. He's afraid. Bless his heart if he tries to block and get jammed up, mashed up. But he's too timid. He doesn't trust himself in these big moments. You can tell. Dinwiddie, go please sit down. Go have a seat. Monitor the bench. Make sure everyone has Gatorade, warm towels. Something has got to change. Does Ham get fired or does he stay? Because who is he actually coaching? Is his basketball IQ higher than LeBron's? Is it? It's difficult to coach somebody who's smarter than you in the game. And if you look, there really isn't any coaching unless it's behind the scenes, off the floor, in the locker room when it's not a game. Because when you look at the game, LeBron ain't nowhere near over there with Ham. Ain't paying him no attention. Check yourself out, check yourself back in. You throw a challenge early on in the game. Come on now. Why would you do that? Then you set yourself up for not. Okay, then what happens? You don't have any more timeouts. You can't inball the ball from half court. Like nothing worked out. It made sense. None of what these decisions were made sense. So y'all go home. Now it's time to play golf. Get a little bit of rest in before Team USA, before the Olympics. Oh, here we go. With another game that has significant. Okay, it's the Olympics. Okay, but is that the same significance as you winning the chip in your city? Well, I guess y'all did. Y'all won that AAU basketball playing tournament and everybody got a plastic trophy because y'all played harder for that than you did in these playoffs. 8 out of 9 in the regular season lost to the Nuggets. 12 out of 30 in the playoffs. 12 out of 13 times, period, in the regular season, you lost. I'm not with all the who's your daddy stuff. That okay, if I beat you 12 out of 13 times and 8 out of 9 times, okay, yeah. Some people would say you're my son. I get it. But besides all of that, the Lakers organization needs to sit and figure out what they're going to do because this roster, they are not a whole unit. This roster is always hurt. This roster is always something else and something else because they do not play solid. They do not. Sorry, y'all heard my little puppy in the background. He's pissed off too. Listen to us every week on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I promised y'all earlier, it don't cost a thing. And go ahead and hit that notification bell as well so you know when a new episode drops.